Didn't I kill you already? And where are the bodies of the other 3?
I'm surprised you were able to take that. That was meant to do far more damage than just send you flying. Oh, I'm sorry, that was for the wrong line for this specific point in time. I don't usually mess that up. I must be having an off day.
Well, whatever. So you're a time mage. Well, those are pretty rare, but not unbeatable. If you know a little time manipulation yourself, it's easy to counter.
Luckily, I have no intentions of using time magic solely to beat you. Behold, my fairy hammer. I came back to life and moved the 3 to safe locations while we had a little chat. Oops, I'm sorry, that was meant for your past self. Don't worry, I'm apologizing to him right now as well.
How did you get so much stronger? Aren't you a simple time wizard?
It's my fairy hammer, silly. It randomly rotates numbers from 1 to 1,000. And if you're thinking about the correct number the hammer is internally set to while you swing it, it'll multiply the hit's damage by up to 1,000 times. But if you guess the wrong number, it does enough recoil damage to blow up your arm. I'm able to guess the right number every time I use it though, for some reason. Also, if I just speed up time in my body a little bit, and slow down the time of the universe, I can hit pretty much anyone with it no matter how much faster they are than me.
Interesting. I'm glad you told me all that. Now I know exactly what to do to avoid it.
Haha, I've caught you in my special technique. We are now going to play a game of rock, paper, scissors. A best 2 out of 3. If I win, the hammer attack I landed earlier will replay with 1,000 times more force than before. Probably still not enough to kill you, but it's gonna hurt. However, if you manage to win, I'll take the recoil damage of the original attack and probably die. So what do you say? Do you accept these conditions?
I see. I've gone against mages with weird magic like this in the past. It doesn't take much power to use, and the effect is multiplied by the limitations placed on it, with the big downside of having a larger chance of hurting the user instead. So sure, I'll play your stupid little game.
Great! Now that you've accepted the conditions, the spell is set.
Quick question. In the event of a tie, what happens?
If a tie is the outcome of a match, we will simply go again until one person has 2 wins. Smart of you to ask. Also, I'll only be throwing rock. Ready to get started?
Only be throwing rock, huh? He said that part after the conditions of the spell were made, which means he's not bound to those words. He's trying to trick me. Rock, paper, scissors is, after all, a psychological game. It's not a game of luck like people may believe. So, if you know how to play correctly, you have a major advantage over your opponent. Most people in tense situations will tense up their body, and the most comfortable option to throw when you're nervous is rock. Since, when you're tense, a fist is the most comfortable position your hand will form unconsciously. Which means in the first round, if you throw paper, you have the highest chance of winning. But since he's the one who suggested the game, he probably already knows this, and that's why he'd announced he'd only be choosing rock, as a subtle way of telling me that he's one step ahead of me. With him declaring rock, he's right to assume I'll throw paper to counter, which means he can just throw scissors to get me. And even if he thinks I saw through his plans and throw rock to counter his trick of scissors, if he does throw rock, then we'll just tie, giving him a slight edge. Man, this mage is calculating. I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Man, Dave looks so hot in that armor. No, what are you thinking, Beethoven? You only have eyes for the Dave in this dimension. Don't fall for the bad boys. You know your fragile little heart can't take another hit. Alright, let's go. Rock, paper, scissors. Ah, crap. I lost the first round.
He actually threw rock. This man is fearless. I shouldn't underestimate his resolve.
Maybe I should get a Frostmourne sword too. It looks super badass. My fairy hammer's kinda lame in comparison. Alright, ready for round 2?
Maybe he just threw rock in the first round to throw me off, only to lure me into a false sense of security. After all, who'd be stupid enough to throw it 2 times in a row and lose? He's gambling his life here. I know if I were in his position, I'd 100% throw scissors next. Of course, he's smart enough to figure that out, and he's going to trick me again. I'll think one step ahead of you. You're not going to trick me, you stupid mage.
Let's go. Rock, paper, scissors. Alright, that's 1 win each. Ready for the 3rd round?
He actually threw rock again? God damn it, he's 3 steps ahead of me. Fine, if that's how it's gonna be, I'm just going to have to throw everything I have into this.
Let's go. Rock, paper, scissors. Ooh, it's a tie. Let's go again.
I can't believe it. He threw rock 3 times in a row. This man, he's insane. His life and that of his friends are in mortal danger, and he's telling his opponent his hand and playing it straight. He's either completely crazy or the most cunning man I've ever met. I know I'd never be able to throw a rock 3 times in a row in this situation, but now that he has, this is the perfect opportunity to throw something out of left field. It's a common baseball trick. Throw the same pitch 3 times in a row, and then throw a 4th, different one for the strike. Since most people get accustomed to the tempo if it's 3 times in a row. After all, if it's 2 times in a row, that can just be coincidence. 3 times, and that's a pattern. The 4th one is always different. That means his next throw will either be scissors or paper, 100%. Which means if I throw rock or paper, I have a 50% chance of losing and a 50% chance of winning. But if I throw scissors, I have a 50% chance of winning or tying, which gives me the highest chances of winning this match.
Alright, let's go. Rock, paper, scissors. Looks like I win.
You threw rock 4 times in a row? You're insane. Well, looks like you win this time. Simply don't mess with the Legion again, and I won't have a reason to come back here.
Ah, you're taking off already? We were having so much fun though.
This dimension is under observation, and I've already been here too long as it is.
Well, I guess there's no reason to hide the 3 bodies anymore. The council should be here shortly.
Damn, we just missed him. Don't worry, you guys are safe now. Who are you guys? We are the Council of Daves. I'm sorry about this little mishap. This dimension was set as a low priority threat target, so we only had minimal observation here. We didn't think Evil Dave would actually show up. He never shows up in dimensions we watch over. Here, as our apology for taking so long to mobilize a task force, we'll bring your rogue friend back to life.
What the? Wait, we're back on the platform?
Good to see you again, buddy.
Who are those other Taurens in shiny armor?
They're the Council of Daves. They brought you back to life.
You knew this would happen, didn't you? Why didn't you just tell me this would happen? What was even the point of the last episode if we both ended up coming back anyway?
Well, would you have believed me if I told you?
Yes, why wouldn't I? God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. You're so annoying, I hate you. I hate you so much.
Well, I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions. Once we power Devbot back online, we'll take you to the Council of Daves and explain everything. At the start of Season 3, of course.
Just as a little note at the end of this, Season 3 will be on Devbot's YouTube channel, and all other further episodes will be over there as well. So make sure you subscribe to it if you want updates. Link will be on the screen or in the video description. Of course, if you don't want to do that, I'll also upload the whole season here once it's finished in one big episode, but that won't be for a while.